It's Coben. I'm back at y'all with another video, man. It's been a ride. Now, I'm here to tell y'all about how semen retention, how it makes you more confident. Now, it's a difference between like being like this egotistic person that's like appearing to be confident, but they not. Those the ones they're not on semen retention and they just letting it out, but they just putting up a front as if they're confident, but they really not. True confidence comes from semen retention. And how it builds that confidence is by you retaining, you're gonna basically like feel different like as a person. Like in your body, you're gonna start to feel more comfortable with who you are. And you're gonna be able to accept who you are. Now, the confidence come into play as your energy starts to build up as you retain. When the energy starts to build up more and more as you retain, boy, you're gonna be confident. But at the same time, that confidence, you're gonna use it when it is necessary to use it. You're not just gonna just be this arrogant, cocky person. It's gonna be like, you're gonna be confident, you're gonna be settled in your mind, you're gonna be stable, mentally stable in your mind, and you're gonna be humble at the same time. So at the same time, so you're gonna be confident and you're gonna be humble at the same time. And there is no better feeling than that, when you want semen retention. Now, as far as like dealing with people, you're gonna notice the most like your stare. Like when you look at someone, you're gonna be able to stare at them like for the whole entire time, like they pretty much talking. Like you're not gonna be afraid to like look in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look in somebody's eyes, when you're talking, like they really like see that as like respect, and they take you like serious, or you telling them that you're taking them serious. You know what I'm saying? They see that as a sign of respect, and you're not afraid to like look in their soul, because they say that the eyes is the window to the soul, and that's true. You know what I'm saying? By looking in somebody's eyes, you can basically tell like if they're feeling down, sad, or sick. If you're spiritual enough and have, are awakened enough and aware enough of like how the basic psychology of people, if you're aware of the basics. Now, another thing too, how it's gonna make you confident is when you're talking to females. When you're talking to females, you're not going to be like don't know what you really want to say. You know what I'm saying? You're going to say what comes to you naturally. Like, it's just going to flow. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to flow. The words are just going to come out naturally. You're not going to be like afraid to say what you really want to say. Like when you're a confident person, you're not afraid to really speak your mind when you're a confident person. If you notice that, if you know confident people, you know what I'm saying? They're not really afraid to speak their mind. And also too, when you're dealing with females, you're not going to like let them lead you. You're not going to let them guide you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be the leader of the pack. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to be. You're going to be that leader like you're supposed to. And you're going to reach, like I said before in my past videos, you're going to reach a higher degree of self when you keep retaining, as you keep retaining. And two, how it's gonna build your confidence. Also, you're not gonna be afraid to like do what you really want to do. You're not gonna be afraid to like step out there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a goal, and I'm gonna just use this for an example, because since a lot of people love music, if you sing or rap, you're not gonna be afraid or insecure to put yourself on social media, post yourself, or show your talent to someone that's right in front of you. You're just gonna just naturally, you're gonna be on it. You know what I'm saying? Because that semen retention, like as you keep retaining, you're not gonna be afraid. The fear of being afraid is going to like start to decay. You know what I'm saying? Deteriorate out your mind. You know, when you say you're gonna do something, you just gonna do it, bro. Like, you don't care who watching, who telling you no, or whatever. You're not gonna be worried about nobody's opinion because you have that confidence in yourself to be like, this is what I want to do, and I'm not gonna stop until I get what I want out of it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be afraid to do what you really want to do with your life. This is what I like about semen retention. It puts you where you need to be as a man, mentally. You know, you're gonna start to notice that you're less emotional as well when you want semen retention. And that energy, your energy is just gonna be like a magnet to everyone. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be like a magnet, bro. Like the universe, like people, they're just gonna feel your energy from all different angles. You know what I'm saying? Because you have that high level energy. The more you retain, that's why I'm trying to teach you guys that it's best to retain, do the long streaks, and retain as long as you can retain. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall victim of slipping up if you really don't want to slip up. Like that's another thing how it's going to make you confident on this journey. Like if you want to do a streak and you want to stay on semen retention, you're going to stay on semen retention because the confidence is there in your mind, like to be able to do it. You're going to have the willpower to stay on semen retention. Like you're not going to relapse unless you really want to relapse, but you're just not if you're really confident. You know, and if you're mentally strong, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to relapse. So it's all in your mind. The confidence just starts here, not here. It starts here. You know what I'm saying? All in your mind, bro. You could do it. You could do it, man. When I like I said before, when I started this journey, I found myself like feeling a lot better, like inside and mentally. Start feeling a lot better. So I'm like, so why would I just, you know, make this sacrifice and get off this semen retention and go back to doing what I've been doing? Like it's pointless. It's pointless, man. Everything is there. All the benefits is there. You just gotta stay on it. You gotta want to do it, bro. Do it for yourself, not for nobody else. You know, and don't just take the confident thing just for like, you know, approaching like, oh, I'm gonna just do this just to approach females. Like that doesn't. But that's not what you're doing it for. You're not trying to gain the confidence just to impress females, just to get female validation, bro, or their attention. No, they don't need to validate you, bro. You're gonna naturally feel good about yourself inside because you're gonna be a confident person. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a backbone. You ain't gonna need nobody else to, you know, push you to, you know, to get where you need to be once you get on your purpose. Nah, you already know it's a mindset. You already got, it's already programmed in your neurological system that this is what I want to do and I'm going to do it. You know, don't let, and two, how it builds confidence. Like even if, say if you want like a long streak, I'm gonna say if you do like 2 weeks, okay? The confidence is gonna be there. I feel the confidence already, bro. This is my 3rd week. But anyway, even if you have a purpose and even if your family members tell you, oh, they don't want you doing that, but you're still gonna do it because it's in your heart, bro. Genuinely, it's in your heart. That's what you feel like you're supposed to be doing on earth. You know what I'm saying? The universe gonna give you all the answers. The universe is gonna give you the task. The universe is gonna guide you mentally. Like, you a magnet, bro. Like, you connected to the universe, though, the world, man. You connected to the atmosphere of the world. You gonna get everything that you need to accomplish what you need to accomplish. And it will be a mission complete. Trust me. If you stay on it. It builds your confidence in another way. Like, your confidence, the longer you retain as it builds the confidence, eventually your confidence is gonna be like right now I'm almost 3 weeks, like I said, and I'm still being consistent, like dropping videos like every day. Like, still being consistent. Like, it's gonna keep you on that consistent path. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying I might drop a video like, you know, every single day, because the universe might tell me not today. You know, it might not send me no signals. You know, it might not give me that wisdom like that I need. You know what I'm saying? To deliver that masterpiece for y'all. So whenever the universe tell me to do it, I'm gonna do it. But as far as now, I've been consistent. I've been consistent, man. Because I have the confidence and I have that discipline in the mind of what I need to do and what I need to accomplish. Like, nothing is going to stop me, bro. Like, nothing, I'm not letting nothing stop me. Like, worrying about females, bro, that's not, I'm not worrying about if she going to text me back or whatever. I'm not worrying about none of that. That's so dead. You know, I'm just focused in the moment. You know, the confidence and the focus, it puts you in the moment. Like, you not even think about the past, bro, when you just want semen retention. You think about what you doing right now, man. And this is the best thing I would say for any male. And it does not have an age limit. So for the kids, if you want to do this, you know, you're a teenager or whatever, or younger, it don't matter. If you want to do this, yeah, teenager, because that's when you start your hormones and all that. So if you want to do this, you could do it, man.